Hello YouTube and welcome to another Notepad++ tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how you can edit or format and validate an XML file using Notepad++. So already let's get started. So first of all we need to install a plugin. So I will open Notepad++ and as always I go to my plugins menu, then plugin manager, then show plugin manager, and here in the list of available plugins I will choose the XML Tools, as you can see here. So I will select this option here and I will install it. Okay, so the plugin is being installed. Of course we need to restart Notepad++. Here we go. Okay, so now that our plugin is installed, we'll notice another menu has been added to the plugins menu, which called XML Tools. So in order to use this menu here, so I will open just an XML sample. So I will open this XML file here. So as you can see, it's not really formatted. So the first lines actually are very long and it's untidy. So in order to format it, so I will go to my plugins manager or plugins menu actually, then XML Tools, then I will choose Pretty Print XML only with line breaks. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, now our XML file is really formatted and we can read it really clearly. Okay, we can also validate an XML file against schema or XSD file. So I'll show you how you can do that. So for example, let's open this sample XML file here and let's validate it against a schema. So in order to validate this XML file, I will go to the XML Tools menu, then I will hit validate now, as you can see here. Okay, so of course I have to provide a schema or an XSD file. So I will go to choose the right one, which is on my desktop. Here we go. I will open it and I will hit OK. So now it shows me that schema or the XML file is actually valid. So let's try to add, for example, another element that is not existing in the schema. So I'll just, for example, copy this line here and add another element that is not existing. I will call it just element, for example. Okay, element. So let's try now to validate it against the same schema. So as always, plugins, then XML Tools, then validate now. So normally I should have an error because this element doesn't exist on our schema. And here we go. This is an error. The element actually is not expected. So the schema helps me to validate actually the element of an XML file. So this is a pretty nice plugin that you can use if you are working a lot with an XML files. So for example, it can also check the syntax of the XML file, and of course, as we have seen previously, it can format an XML file. So that was just a brief introduction to this really interesting plugin that you can use if you are dealing with XML file. As always, I hope it has been informative for you and I want to thank you for viewing. Bye bye.